Lost Tapes of John Pinette's.
You would have thought the last time I was in Pittsburgh, you would have said, "Hey, we get a place where they put French fries on the sandwich." I love that. I love the spirit of it. You know what I need on my sandwich? More fries. I like halfway through your arm goes numb. You gotta put the rest of the sandwich in the good arm. I went to KFC the other day, and you know what I like at KFC? In the utensils they give you salt.
Hey, I'm Layne.
I'm Thien, and this is
Wow. What?
It's our reaction show, and we want to welcome you to the
Dead Comics Club!
Layne, as president, you want to call this meeting to order?
I call this meeting to order!
Order. Official meeting has begun. What is our charter here at the Dead Comics Club? What do we do?
Here, at the Dead Comics Club, we pay tribute to the great comics of the past who are no longer with us.
But they're still killing them.
Still killing them.
We've been doing this series. Everyone's loving it. It's called The Lost Tapes of John Pinette's. And man, we're taking a deep dive.
Oh, this is deep.
Real deep dive. Last time we saw him in the basement of a Best Western in Poughkeepsie, New York. Man, that's great stuff.
Yeah, Mike Bennett.
Mike Bennett on the road. So here we go. Here's a new shipment here. So last one he found us a treasure chest from Poughkeepsie, New York.
Yeah.
This one is from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Ooh,
he dug this up.
Steeltown.
Yeah, dug this up, and here we go. We're gonna open it up. Okay. Here we go.
Pledge allegiance.
Yes. We're okay. We're looking at a radio interview that John Pinette did in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Hey,
this is a radio station called Y108, Pittsburgh's best country.
Y108. Pittsburgh's best country.
But Pittsburgh.
Hey, they got country out there in Pittsburgh too, huh?
Yes, I don't know. It's weird. Pittsburgh's best country, Y108.
Hitting all the local comic clubs and going on radio and promoting it.
Every video we make, we give away some free merch. So 3 times a week, we pick a subscriber. You can get a free T-shirt here. We got like a dozen different designs. We got these, the John Pinette collection. So if you want a free T-shirt, all you got to do is subscribe and leave some comments.
Leave a nice comment.
And our president here is going to pick something out. And you know what? He doesn't notice those negative comments. He like those good ones. Those not like those are wow, you know. And anyways, you did you pick out some?
Yeah, here's today's winner.
Okay, here we go.
Torchwood Gal.
Torchwood Gal. Hey, Mr.
Hey, that's perfect for Pittsburgh's best country.
Torchwood
Gal.
Torchwood.
Y'all know who you are.
That sounds like a WB special. Tonight on Torchwood Gal.
Torchwood Gal.
And you know, it's like a horse show with a guy. She's like a city girl that had to move back
she moved back home.
Yeah, she moved back home to Pittsburgh. And Torchwood Gal.
Hey, you're that Torchwood Gal, ain't you?
Yeah.
I heard about you.
So Torchwood Gal. All
right, you know who you are. Go
through our merch store. Pick out something you like. Tell us where to ship it. Email us here at wowwhatin@gmail.com, and we'll send it to you. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, so this is Pittsburgh's best country station.
Y108.
Y108. It's called. It says you're watching the Crew Tube. Whatever that is.
It's not YouTube.
Yeah, this is 2008.
It's the Crew Tube.
That's not country. That's rock.
Man, we've been counting the days till John Pinette comes back to the Improv at the Water.
How are you?
John, how are you, man?
Good. I'm going to Primanti's after this.
Primanti's?
All right. I saw it on the Food Channel yesterday.
Yeah,
Nobody told me about it.
They put the French fries on the sandwich.
You would have thought the last time I was in Pittsburgh, you would have said, "Hey, we get a place where they put French fries on the sandwich." I love that. I love the spirit of it. You know what I need on my sandwich? More fries. I like halfway through your arm goes numb. You gotta put the rest of the sandwich in the good arm. I went to to KFC the other day, and you know what I like at KFC? In the utensils, they give you salt. You need that, right? Who has KFC and goes, this needs salt? Usually by the third bite, my hand starts to swell. I need more salt. Well, listen to this. Last summer I was in Des Moines, Iowa, and it's a nice place, but there's not a lot to do there. During the day, they were like, we have a mall. They said it like that. And when it was finished, they all gathered round like who's and sang, Yahoo Doo. So they were very excited about the mall, overly enthused about the mall. When you have a mall, you shouldn't go, we have a mall! But again, on stage, it was a great place to be. So I'm in Des Moines, Iowa. And I'm there for a couple of days, walking around the mall, and all of a sudden, the manager of the club says, you know, there's a rib festival in town. Would you like to go? I said, get in the car. And I get to the Iowa Fairgrounds, and there's 1,000 rib booths. It's like Willy Wonka's factory, but with ribs. And I was like Augustus Gloop, slurping through the barbecue sauce river. So I had my rib bib on. By the end of the festival, I looked like I had been shot. I had a bottle of Lipitor and a Pez dispenser. I'm like, can you put some of this in the dry rub? So listen, I go to the rib festival, and I get in the line, and it's the first rib line, and I'm starving. And I got people in front of me asking questions. You know, like just casual. It's ribs. They got a rack of ribs, put them on a plate. That's all what's going on. The people in front of me have questions. What's the difference between a dry rub and a wet rib? Now, did you make your own sauce? No! This is not a rib information book. Get out of the line. Watch me. So I have one couple in front of me, and I'm going to get ribs. And the couple in front of me asked the rib guy, now these rib people are passionate. They travel with ribs. They travel with smokers. They like, it's a rib convoy. And they asked the guy how he made his ribs. Don't ask them that. It's a story. They sit down in a rocking chair and start to whittle. He says, Emma, come out here. I'm going to tell him the rib story. That's when we met. How do I make my ribs? It all started in the woods outside of Asheville, North Carolina. This is not going to be a quick answer. And the little man in my head's going, jump over the counter. Leave the money and take the ribs. Imagine if I jumped over the counter, grabbed a rack of ribs, and ran away. They probably wouldn't even say anything. Did you just see a big guy jump over the counter and take a rack of ribs? Neither did I. We're on podcast here. I'm going to start doing visuals. Hello, podcast people. This is my bulldog. Okay, that's on the podcast. It's a pleasure to be back in Pittsburgh.
Oh man, John Pinette.
I've been struggling. I've been. No, actually, we're going skiing this weekend, aren't we?
He loves to go skiing. He's taking you skiing.
That's my favorite.
You belong on the slopes.
Odds are, at any given time, if you can't find me, I'm skiing.
Sure.
How many people call my cell phone and go, he's not answering, he must be at the slopes again? I went skiing once, and I didn't want to ski, but my friends gave me tequila. And I don't drink tequila anymore because it makes me believe stuff that isn't real, like I can ski. And you would think I was too drunk to walk and had never skied before. Maybe let's put me on the little slope. No, my friends took me to the top of the mountain and they threw me off. I got to the bottom, a lifeless wreck, covered in snow, children crying around me. Frosty's dead! Frosty's dead! Well, it was Christmas time. I had to get up. There must have been some magic. Open the ambulance door, please. Frosty's gonna need Percocets and a Pez dispenser.
John Pinette. Hey, the improv.
Are there any
at the
rib
waterfront.
festivals in town?
We'll find one.
I ask now. When I get off the plane, I go, is there a rib festival?
No, but we have a
By
ball.
the way, they need to make that airport bigger in Pittsburgh.
Bigger?
I need a longer walk. It was like a $12 cab ride to my luggage. I had to put my road manager on my back and carry him like Samwise and Lord of the Rings. We'll make it, Mr. Frodo. There's luggage at the end of this. I swear there is. I podcast, people. Do you mind if we podcast? I do not mind.
John Pinette, man.
I don't have to podcast this morning, do I?
No.
I would have shaved.
Improv at the
I knew I
waterfront.
should have wore clothes. How you doing it naked? Well, it's radio.
Who knew?
Thong is fine. Okay.
The counter covers it from my perspective.
Exactly.
My face hurts.
All right.
Let's give away some tickets. 8 o'clock
Yes,
tonight.
come to the show tonight.
Come tonight. 412-333-Y108 is the number. And go to improv.com for those.
It's ham night, actually. We have a ham giveaway at the end of the show. And no, I'm only kidding. The manager's here, horrified, going, "No, don't stop giving away ham. We're gonna have to get a ham." It's like, now people are asking about the ham. What do I do? Have a great day, everyone.
John Pinette. Y108.
Right.
Wow.
John Pinette.
Oh, man, that was good.
Oh man. Hey, this is pretty good. Man.
Oh.
So Pittsburgh. He first started about Pinetti Brothers sandwiches.
That restaurant?
Yeah, it's pretty famous. I only saw it on the Food Network.
Okay.
It basically is like a big old submarine hoagie, and then just they stuffed the whole top with French fries.
French fries.
That's what. Yeah, it's just like imagine a big old.
Okay.
Like we got Giuliano's here.
With cold cuts?
No, it's probably like with more like the hot stuff, right? But then they put on there.
With some corned beef.
Yeah. So
and
whatever.
Then French fries.
It's just bam. Yeah, Pinetti Brothers. That's pretty good.
Man, that sounds good.
Pretty good. He talked about Des Moines. They got a mall.
We got a mall.
I was just in the King of Prussia, Pennsylvania, and that's what everyone said. We got the third largest mall.
The third largest mall.
I'm like, but it's just a mall, man. It's a mall. They were so excited.
Stores.
Have you been to the mall? And King of Prussia is right next door to Valley Forge, Pennsylvania, where George Washington and the Continental Army started.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And it was like, they didn't ask, did you go see George Washington's place? They're like, did you go to the mall? Like, come on, it's a mall, man. I'm going to go see some historic things. I don't
They don't know how many malls we got here in SoCal.
Yeah, well, he did the Rib Festival.
Oh,
that was different.
We heard Ribfest, but I
like this. This.
Yeah. There was a lot of new stuff. Stealing the rack of ribs.
Yeah,
that was good.
He said, I got some Lipitor. Can you put this in the dry rub?
You put it in the dry rub.
That's good.
And John really likes the Pez dispensers.
Yeah, he put Pez dispenser
for Lipitor. You got the Thin Mints for the Pez dispenser. Mm-hmm.
And
it's funny. At one point, one of the radio hosts says, "My face hurts." he was laughing so hard. We know that feeling.
Oh man.
Yeah, we know that feeling.
Man, John Pinette.
That's good, man. Good stuff.
This is really good. So we're gonna see where this goes.
Okay.
If we keep on finding more lost tapes of John Pinette, we're gonna show them. So, anyways.
All right. Thanks for watching. I'm Layne.
I'm Thien, and this is
Wow.
What? Hey Layne, how do you make your ribs?
Well, it all started way back in Pineville, North Carolina. Way back in 1971.